Good morning. How is everybody today? It is a Tuesday morning for me, actually. You're going to be watching this on Wednesday. I have to keep that in my mind. It's a little rainy today, which our plants need that. So I've been praying for rain because I've been seeing some cracks in the ground. This week we are writing about North America. We're trying to scale it down a little bit and just do an easy write. And so I'm helping you a little bit more than usual. And so we have our research notes. We know it's located where? In North America. We know there are 50 states. We know it's a free country and it's beautiful. We know that there are many state symbols, and we've been talking about those in our geography. We know that there's various kind of weather in our United States. We know that we have a president that we elect, and these are some of our freedoms. So this is what we've got so far. The first page talked about the United States, and I read you that yesterday, so I'm going to read you what I wrote yesterday. For my first page, I said, in America, we are allowed to vote to pick a leader. Our leader is a president. Okay, so we've kind of explained the government. Now, do we want to talk about the beautiful parts of America, or do we want to talk about our freedoms? I think that we will talk about our freedoms. You can talk about the beautiful parts if you want, but I feel like that the times that we're in, we need to remember that this is a free country, and we need to pray for it to stay a free country. Okay, so let's look at the notes. Where did I lay my tablet down? My board. Alright, so we know we have the freedom to worship the way that we feel led. We know we have the freedoms to defend our rights. Not our rights, ourselves. If someone attacks us, we have the right to defend ourselves. We have the right to speak what we feel is right. We have the right to write about it. So these are important freedoms that other countries do not have. They cannot speak against their leaders if they disagree. How dangerous is that? So what if your leader thinks that it is okay to stop us from planting gardens? Is that fair? No, I would want to speak out about that. We should have the right to plant a garden and raise our own food. What if our leader wants to stop us from driving our cars where we want to go? Is that fair? I don't feel that that's fair, because I feel that if I need to go shopping, or if I need to go visit my family or my friends, or if I need to go to church, then I should have the freedom to do that. What if our government wants to stop us from having church? Is that fair? I do not think the government has that right. So these are important rights that we need to keep, and we need to pray for them, because prayer is very powerful. So today I'm going to write that America is a free country, and these are some of the freedoms, and I'm going to talk about them. But I don't have a lot of room, so I can't get into a lot of detail. Alright, so today I'm going to talk about the freedoms. So the first sentence, you could just tell people that America is a free country. And then you could explain how we are free. Alright, so I wrote 2 sentences. And I know Miss Amy's pretty fast, but I've been doing this a long time, so that's why I'm a little bit faster. Because when you practice, you get faster. If you are catching frogs, Gage, and the first time you do it probably takes you a little while unless you just happen on one by chance. But if you keep practicing and practicing, you get better. It's the same with our seed planting. We really don't know a lot about it, so we might make a lot of mistakes that we're not even aware of. And like, well, why didn't this seed grow? Or why did this plant die? But the more you practice, the better you get. So if you practice at writing, even though it may not be your favorite thing, if you just practice a little, you'll get faster and better. It's hard for your brain to come up with a thought of, what do I want to say about freedom? Well, just tell me, what do you want to say about freedom? In America, we have the freedom to worship. It's that easy. Just write it down. We also have the freedom to do what? Write it down. It's that easy. Just tell what you're thinking, okay? Don't make it too difficult. Got my coffee. So this is for the mamas. Mamas, this morning I have turned on some worship music and I turned it on YouTube. And I just want to recommend one for you that will just really bless your heart. It is called The Blessing. And you may have heard this song, but watch this YouTube video. It's very powerful. It's by Cody Carnes and Carrie Job. And pick the one that says live. Carrie Job is wearing a black shirt. And it is just so powerful. So I've been worshiping this morning and just watching different videos, and I just couldn't stop because it was so amazing. Alright, this is all that I have for today in narrative writing. Like I said, I'm trying to scale it back a little bit, get a little easier for us because we're kind of winding down in school. And I will see you again in just a minute for phonics.